it's me, Trisha. How are ya? I'm here and I took a hot minute off, I guess, during the Christmas and the New Year. And now I'm back and I got some upcycling to do for ya. I got a couple shirts that I'm working on, so that video will be coming out. And right now, today I'm going to be doing, Jeff cut me out some cutting boards. And they're about 12, or let's see, they're about 14 and then 4 inches here. So the handle is 4 inches and then they're 14 tall. And they're about 11 inches wide. So he cut me out 4 identical. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got 4 of them cut out, and they have a hole at the top. This one has quite a larger hole than the rest of them. This was his first one, as you can tell, but I don't mind the big hole. That's pretty good, pretty cool. So on the channel today, I'm going to go ahead and I have plans for these cutting boards. I have Sweet Pickens milk paint in the color Suitcase. And this is a powdered form if you've never used milk paint. And this is kind of like a brown, like a brown, grayish brown kind of like color. And what you do to make it up, I'm going to make it into a stain. So it's going to be quite thin. So I'm going to take a couple, you use equal parts, but I'm going to be making it into a stain, so it's pretty much 1 part powder to like maybe 8 parts water. So it'll be very thin. I'll take my spoon and put that aside because I'll use that as my measuring thing for my powder, so I don't have to stick that in. And then you're going to add water to it and start stirring. And this is quite warm. This is just an old Powerade thing that I just put my water in that sometimes. I just wash them up, reuse them for a few more times. Then I'm going to stir this all up, incorporate the powder, and it'll be quite thin and watery, but I want it that way. And I have my rag here, and I'm going to apply this to both sides. As you're mixing the milk paint, it kind of gets chunky, so you just kind of try to keep stirring it. Kind of get it stirred up really good. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. 2025, I can't believe it. 2024 went by so fast for me. I don't know about you guys. Get it all stirred up, incorporated, and the powder all dissolved. It'll kind of foam up a little bit. Not foam, but you know, like get like a bubble. Okay, I think I got it pretty good there. Let's see if this is very thin. I might have to thin it out a little bit more. Maybe I'll just add a little bit more because I don't want it to be really thick. There. I want it to be kind of like a wash. And take my rag. Actually, I should wet the wet rag down a little bit. Let me see if I can do this without making a big mess. So I'll go ahead and put this on. You can use a brush or a chip brush. Whatever you use with milk paint, it's best to use something you're going to throw away, because it kind of gets really hard on your brushes and kind of ruins them. So it's best to use like a chip brush if you're going to use a paintbrush. Get that all on there and take care of this natural color wood so it's not so light colored. So it turns out to be a nice color, nice contrast. So like, you gotta use a little bit more on the sides because it's, you know, cut. I'm not a neat painter. I don't know about you guys, but so I'll get this on all over and wipe it. Lightly wipe it. But this is also food safe for the cutting board. All Sweet Pickens milk paint is food safe. And what my plan is on one side I want to do a decorative kind of cutting board so that the person can hang it up in their kitchen. And then hang it up and display it. I want to put some IOD or redesign with Prima flowers and kind of give it an antique look. And on this side, the other side, it will be food safe for the person to be able to use it for a cutting board. So one side is going to be decorative, and the other side will be used for food. So there we go. Kind of turned out really cool. It's kind of got like little, you know, different coloring and shading. Like a dark spot there. So I'll go ahead and put that over there, and I got my heat gun. Gotta put some more right here. I got my heat gun here too, so I can, you know, dry them a little bit faster once I get them all done. Set it off to the side. Here's another one. So I'm going to go ahead and get the first coat of stain on there, and I'll come back, show you the next step. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, I came back on because I want to show you. I have the holes here on these cutting boards, and inside it's harder to get the stain in there, so I'm going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to take a Q-tip and go along inside there. To get it in there. There. Got a long hair right here. Okay. Okay. So I got inside the hole there. So I'll go ahead and do that with all of them. Okay guys, I have my paints here that I want to do. This one's really dried up. It's about 3 years old. I just have a little bit left in there, so I added some water. This is Dixie Belle's Mint Julep. Mint Julep. And so I'm kind of making it, it's kind of really like clumpy, but I want to use it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 colors. I have buttercream, Dixie Belle buttercream, Dixie Belle Tea Rose, and just the caviar is what it's called. And for the caviar and the mint julep, I ended up adding water to them both. The other 2 should be okay. But this is not going to matter that much. I just want to do a, like, kind of like a shabby chic in the center. And then I'm going to sand it, so it's going to be more like a chippy look. I got these sponge paintbrushes. So just like going to go like this in the middle. Kind of get some color in the center. Okay, I'm back and they all got 1 coat. And I think I'm going to do a second coat just in the center. So that's what I'm going to do next. That's the next step. And then let that dry real good. I'm just going to do it, brighten it up a little bit in the center. Not perfectly, but just so I know it's got enough paint on there. Okay, I got all of them, all the cutting boards. They're all got 2 coats of paint on them. Here's the green, the cream, the black, and the tea rose pink. they're all dry and everything. I'm gonna go outside in the shed and use my orbital sander, and I'm gonna sand it down, kind of distress them a little bit. So that's my next step. Okay, guys, I got the these all painted, 2 coats, and then I took them out into the shed, and Jeff helped me with the orbital sander, and I sand around the edges and just kind of made them more distressed. So there's the pink one. They turned out pretty good. Here's the green one. And the white one. A lot of grain came through on that one. Or buttercream, I guess is the name. And here's the caviar. So now the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out some transfers. And I'm going to put some transfers in the center. So that's the next step. Okay, I got my stamp, my Kindest Regards stamp by Iron Orchid Designs. It's a very popular stamp. And I got this, and I want to use this with white ink on the black as a background. Let me try to get it out of here. This has been very well used. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna go here and there. I'm not gonna do it, you know, me perfect. I'm not gonna do it perfect, but I have this, my maybe I got this taped down. Well, I'll come back as soon as I can figure out how to open this. Okay, I figured it out. You just have to pull it off. Anyway, so here's my ink. And I just have I think I got this from Michael's. The Hampton Art ink. And I like it okay. I can use a coupon at Michael's. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to dab this on. See, it does pretty good. I'm going to dab it on, and I'm going to put it on kind of in the center. And when I put it on, I'm not going to move it. I hope it's straight. I'm not going to move it. I'm going to hold it down with one hand and press with the other. And this is a French saying. I don't know what it really says. But this is just going to be in the background. And I'm going to take my heat gun, is what it's called. I figured that out. And heat gun this and then dry it real fast so I can put the a transfer on over it. So we'll see how this turns out. Okay. There, that was pretty good. I think I will go all the way to the bottom though. So let's see, I might just ink this up on top. Can get some water on it. That makes it a lot easier to clean. So there's that. So let me run that over to my sink. Much easier cleanup if you do that. instead of letting it dry on there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. So that turned out really good. And I think I'm going to use, I have quite a selection. I think I'm going to use the IOD Rose Botanical Rose. I could put, you know, one big flower on in the center. This one is really pretty. It comes with a lot of different, like this one would be pretty on the pink or the big flower. Or they have smaller ones. A lot of pretty smaller ones. Has 8 sheets. The yellow and the green looks kind of pretty on this green. I might use that one for this one. They even have little smaller ones. So that's it on there. I think I'm going to use the this yellow and green with the green leaves. So I'll cut that out, and maybe I'll just end up using this pink one on something. So I really want the one inside here, so I'm going to just cut it on the grid line. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go over now. There. And tear it out. Try to be gentle. There we go. So there's that one. That one's going to go on the green. I think that'll be really pretty. I don't know if I should go in the center, or I think I'm just going to go off a little bit. Alright. And I don't think I'm going to use the words. I don't think. If I do, I'll put them somewhere else. I really don't know what that is. That must be a little bud or something. I don't know. I don't know if I want that on there either. There's a few little script. Okay. I don't think I want this little, whatever this is. There we go. I don't know what that is. A little bud, I guess. Very strange. Alright, so I'm just gonna, you take it off, and then I have to commit wherever I put it. I think I don't want it floating. So I think I'm gonna have it off-centered a little bit. Try to make it straight. Okay. And I got my transfer tool. Here, let me bring it down a little bit. go. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I like all of it. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I like it. I hope somebody else likes it. That turned out really pretty. Let's see, maybe we should put another word somewhere, maybe in this corner, down here. Now, let's see, we'll go on to the pink one, I think. I do have some other transfers. These are redesigned with Prima. Here's these three. These are pretty bright. Let's see, this one's got a white, like a white in there. Like an off cream. Which that one's pretty too. This one's really bright. Or I got this one. That one's kind of nice. Very hard to decide, but I think I might just stick with this one because it's more simpler for me. So let me find something else to go on here. I do have that rose one already cut out. I should see how that one would look on one of these. This rose one might look really nice just right in the center of the pink one. I think I'll just go with that. And here it is on the white. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I'm going to go with the pink. Yep, I think I am. I'm going to cut the words off. So I don't want the words going that way on it. It's nice that they have these little grid lines. So, I'm getting a Charlie horse in my hand. Gosh, wow. Okay, let's see. Let me see how this is going to work on there. I think that'll be really pretty on there. Okay. Try to make my lines straight. I hope that's straight. Looks okay to me. I will commit, press it down. So let's do this one. That turned out really pretty. Very pretty. So, I don't know where I could put this long word. If it'll look okay or not. Maybe I'll just put like Rosa. Let's see. What other one do I have? I have this one. This saying. Decisions. Maybe I'll have to wait and see if I have a smaller word here anywhere. Kind of like Rosa right here on the bottom. I think I'll do that. That looks pretty. So, kind of like okay. Okay. That looks kind of pretty down there. I think I'm going to leave that one alone for right now. Alright. Now the white one. The white one. What are we going to do on the white one? Let's see. We got a yellow. Actually, we don't have a bright yellow yet. Let's see. We have a off-white and a rose-colored one. So maybe on the white, I should do something bright. I don't know. I don't know. That would take a, or here's this one. This one's kind of faint. Or this one. Maybe I'll just do this one. This was kind of pretty, and it has already has a white background. So I think I'll do this one. This one's called MIDI transfer. Oh, that's the size. This one's called Sunny Glow. So this is the one I'm using for this one. Okay, and all the transfers come with a stick, in case you don't have the transfer tool. And here's just some random flowers, which is kind of pretty. You can make your own bouquet. And these two are the same. Just, I think, well, no, they're the reverse of each other, I think. Let's see. Do I want it like this? Or do I want it, I think I want it like that. Or do I want it like this? How does it go? Because this one goes like this. That's what the picture shows. I'm just going to go for it. Just going to go for it. Okay. Gotta stand up for it, I guess. I want it to be straight. Okay. That one turned out really pretty. I could put some words on there, or I could not. I don't think I will on this one. I think that one's done. Okay, now there comes this one. And it's pretty good. Let me That's really pretty. I'm glad I went with that one. So there's a little top. That one turned out really nice. I'm still gonna go ahead and I don't know. I don't think I will. I don't think it needs anything more. So there's that one. So there's that one so far. I still want to do another coat of suitcase. There's that one. That one turned out really nice. I say that about them all, don't I? Get the trash out of the way. Alright, get these out of the way. These out of the way. So I'm going to put another coat of suitcase on there, which is the stain. And then it'll kind of antique it a little bit more. Make it look, so that's my next step. Here's this one. This one's a little bit more plain. Maybe I'll add some more words. No, that's too long. Maybe this up here or something. Or maybe not. There's that one. I'll put that right there. And then the green was our first one we did. And that one turned out really pretty too. It's got the bigger hole. I like the bigger hole, I think. Jeff was like, I'm so sorry I messed it up. And I'm like, well, I think it's kind of cool. We're always harder on ourselves, aren't we? At least we are, me and him. But we help each other. We show each other that we appreciate and we like what each other's does. Our creativity. So let me see if I can back that up a little bit. Show you. Bring it up a little bit. So they all are turning out pretty good. Next step is a coat of suitcase, and I'll come back on and show you how they look. And then I think I'm going to add a jute, you know, like tie right here for them to hang it up on their wall. But yeah, I have the Sweet Pickens Milk Paint tung oil blend, and it's food safe, all natural. What's that other? Let me see. Gotta get my glasses. Non-toxic, food safe, all natural. So I'm gonna apply that with the Sweet Pickens suitcase, in the color of suitcase, just to tint it a little bit. There. Take my paper towel. Get that all off, all the dust. That's a lot smoother. So I'm going to do that to all three, the other three. And then we'll apply our tung oil. Okay, I got my milk paint and my tung oil. Both Sweet Pickens. Got my garbage little bag to throw my paper towel in. Got my rubber gloves on. I'm going to go ahead and do the mixture. I've never used this before. Okay, got the top off. Need to use what, pliers, Jeff?
Yep.
Alright, so the top is off. Alright. Jeff says it has no smell.
Smells good. Smells like lemons.
I don't want to put too much in there. No wonder. Now Zeb and Jamie, they use it and they say that it collects on the lid. So they're very right when you're pouring it. So I'm gonna try to keep that clean. Oh, I better not put the lid on too tight. Okay, I got some in my little bowl, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of suitcase in there to stain it.
Coloring.
To what?
There's a coloring.
Yeah, stain, like a tint, yeah. Well, maybe I put too much in there, we'll see. Might be too dark. We'll see. This is an experiment.
If you put too much suitcase in, put some more tung oil in.
I know, but I don't want to use all my tung oil. It might be a little dark. Make sure I close this up because this is a powder. I don't want to like go all over. So I'm going to mix that in. I think it's about the color that we want it. Smells good. It's like a strong lemon. I guess the other one that's not scented or doesn't have the blend it kind of doesn't. It has an unpleasant smell. I have never smelled it before, but okay. Let's go ahead and. All right. Here we go. I think it'll be about that color, I guess. So it will be a little darker. I'll start on the back. Oh, that's not bad. I do have my gloves on because my skin is a little sensitive. Now that I'm rubbing it in, it is getting stronger, the smell. but it's a nice smell. Not bad. It's kind of pretty. It's a pretty color, isn't it, Jeff?
Yep. You want to do a few coats.
Oh yeah, I'll do about two or three, maybe 4. Just
Yeah.
decide.
The more
Just-
coats it is, the better.
I'll do it until the wood doesn't absorb it no more.
Yeah.
If it starts sitting on top, there's no
Good.
reason to. If I'm wiping it off,
Because your first 2 coats of the linseed oil sucks it in. The wood sucks it in.
I like how it's tinting the white, toning it down. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it?
Yep.
I like it. And we'll go put it outside. It's a cloudy day in Michigan today, but I'll put it outside and see if it'll dry a little bit. It probably won't because it's so damp out there, but we'll give it a shot. And I'm just going to wipe a little bit of it off. Just get the... Both of them are done. There we go. Show the people. Do you want to do it in there, or the carport is okay for this time around?
Cardboard's okay for this time around. We'll set it up in the. I'll get some cardboard and put down on them shelves. So we'll just put them in the cardboard next time.
I'll come back and show you the end result. But I think we're all done. I'm going to add a couple more coats. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a blessed day. Okay, everybody, here's my next project. So stay tuned for the next video. And it's going to be these 2 shirts right here. And what I've already started on them. Actually, these 2 shirts, this is 1 shirt right here, and this is 1 shirt. And I ended up cutting them in half and then swapping them. So this will be our next upcycling. And I've been making some patches of flowers, just different things. And I'll show you on the next video. And then I want to do a ruffle around the bottom of both of the shirts. But like I said, I took two shirts the same size. They're both mediums. Both the same kind of make of shirts. They're both Croft and Barrow. And I swapped them. I cut them in half, and then I added the bottom of this shirt to this shirt, and the bottom of this shirt to this shirt. So stay tuned. They're going to turn out really cute. I got plans for them. And I love to do this, and I love it when you guys are with me and joining me. Have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe.